Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Oh hey! You were waiting to do that, weren't you? Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey Psycho Reaper, congratulations on being first today. Oh, thank you for the frogs. Thank you, thank you. Disnal, welcome to the stream. Ash, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. Hey Neon Ninja, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Good to see you guys. Okay, so in the last stream, we made it to Canver, and Jill got taken away by Barnabas. So we came back here, we got a special components from the Orchestrion to bring back to Mid so she can use it for her ship, so we can give chase. But before we do that, it looks like a bunch of side quests just opened up, so we're going to start by doing some side quests. I also just noticed the Torgal's over here, chilling.
A shadow looming in his path, his life hung by a thread. Yet still
Oh, I thought you were done.
clung unto the mast and bellowed all ahead.
Well, thank you for that, Lucan Lark's tongue. I also noticed I haven't been going back and checking the redstone because I haven't needed to go and train, but I totally forgot that this thing also has like challenges and stuff, which I have not touched. Wait, I don't really plan to touch them. So, we have the Hall of Virtue, we've already looked at that. So there's like an arcade mode where you can go back and replay previously cleared stages and get a score. You can also restrict yourself on level, gear, consumables. You can also go back here and like get trophies and achievements if you haven't gotten them the original time from previously cleared stages. But I don't really need to do that. Okay, so there's some quests here. One over here, and one over here. Oh, there's one over there. Are there any outside a hideaway? Nope. Okay, actually, let's go over here, because that one's far away.
He's a surly soaker.
So I know I'm getting closer to the end of the game, but I know we will not finish this stream. But I'm pretty sure we'll be finishing the game tomorrow, at least. Just based on keeping track of some of my friends' playthroughs and how long they took.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And you're gonna ask me to get it.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do. As do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Great, Morble hunting. Please, sir, can I have some Morble? Thank you, Koji Fox. Hey, Hakaze. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. Great, another hunt board related quest. Well, I'm heading there anyways.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Cole said it was an
Who needs
odd-
my help over here? Otto? Oh no, you're not Otto.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him
Blackthorn
upset.
needs to work on his self-confidence.
Seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe.
This is the third time that he's gotten shook by seeing another person's
Speak
work.
to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
I'm thinking this is going to be the last of Blackthorn's quests, though. Alright, let's check the hunt board. Hey, Otto, how are you?
Go on then. They're all waiting for you. Wouldn't want them saying I kept you.
I hear your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I can see why, Kupo. It's a carrot Morble? Oh, there's a bunch of quests here. Ruin, Reawakened, The Pack, Dread Comet. Oh great, a red chocobo that summons comets. Par for the course. The Man in Black. Carrot, it's just called Carrot. The Whispering Waters, Rosaria. This whole... Oh, no, not travel. No, it was... Ah! I just want to look at the map. How do I... This? No. There. Unless it's on a part that I haven't visited yet, which has happened before. We didn't really come back to Port Isolde since. Like, a lot of the areas like Martha's Rest, Northreach, we've gone back to multiple times, we've never actually gone back to this area. Oh, here it is, Whispering Waters. Yeah, I know where to go.
She can't keep it. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Ooh, because we got a quest focusing on Otto, we got a quest focusing on Karen, we've had multiple Blackthorn ones. Maybe this one's the Taria one.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Bring the eye, but avoid contact with the tears.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this. If it was me lying there, I know he'd do me the same kindness.
Okay, let's see what's troubling Blackthorn.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
All right. We are ready to go. Okay, let's go fight the Morble first before I forget where it is.
Fly, Ambrosia.
It's funny, I was looking at Kieran's playthrough of this game because I've been using it to judge like how much time I have left on my playthrough, and I was looking at like how many hours it took for him to get to this point in the game, and I saw that he didn't get his chocobo until this point in the game because he'd been skipping all the side quests. Which, I mean, fair enough, because you're just doing the main story, you don't need it. But because I've been doing all the side quests, this chocobo has been such a lifesaver because I have to run across so many extra fields to go look for things. Oh, you are very red. Look at, he's like, wow. Look at my big mouth.
Right then.
Over here! This one.
I'm grabbing him by like an eye stalk. Well, he doesn't really have eyes, but oh god. Okay, there we go. Hey, Luca, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. How dare you, dumb carrot!
Get him! This one! Get him! Sick him! Go for him! Over here! Go for him! Nice try. Kill!
Yeah, I'm standing in the gunk.
Fire and flame!
Oh.
Go for him! This one! Get him! Go for him! Over here! This one!
It's nice that my limit break comes back up right on time. He's still not dead yet. Dang it, I wasted a Titan punch.
Get him! Over here! Get him! Over here! Nice try. Kill! Sick him! Soiled stone! Vocal! Vocal! All yours, Drogo! This one. Get him. Sick him. This one. Motor. Sick him.
Oh, come on.
This one. This one.
Stay above ground! Nice, I got a carrot.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Goodbye, carrot. Okay, we also need to hunt something over here. Oh, I haven't actually been to this part of the map. Okay. Well, that'll be new. Alright, this place has been ether flooded. Can I go this way? Yes. Okay, Clive, you're out of the city now. You can break into a sprint there. Thank you. There's some random goblins here.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
So I'm supposed to get eyes from these things? But they have so many. Okay, there's still one left. Wait, did they reset? Oh, he reset? Are you kidding me? Okay, good thing they didn't all reset. I would have been very mad.
Farewell.
Great. A spider eye. Fantastic. Their venom is produced not in the salivary gland, but in the tear duct. Yeah. Ugh.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Well, he's gonna have to wait a little bit. I know he told me to bring it to him fresh, but he's gonna have to wait. Oh, this was the gate that one dude wouldn't let me through.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Let's
The
beat
gate's
him up!
closed.
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
You think you can stop
I
me,
suggest you go
bro?
home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
I love how many bickering old men this game has.
Much obliged.
Especially anything that has Byron involved in it. It's so funny. I saw some cute fan art the other day of Byron bickering with his rival. They're like arguing. It's like that meme where the two old men are arguing and then it starts raining, so one of them pulls out an umbrella to shield the other as they continue to argue.
Sniffing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Hi, Zoltan. You know that apprentice you worked with?
The forge on the hill.
He hated
It was
you?
our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Zoltan, remember that apprentice you work with? He hated you? Well, I'm back here just to ask you very nicely how you do the engravings on your ring, because he's jealous. And he doesn't want to talk to you himself. Can you help me?
Mama.
Okay, and then this connects to here.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty.
So his name's actually Snotty, or everyone just calls him Snotty?
Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Jeez, these people in the over-reliance on crystals and bearers, come on. Learn to light your own fire.
To do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Hey, Felix, welcome to the stream. ACB, good to see you too. Thanks for coming by.
But if we can't fire the forge,
Hey, Blackthorn, I met your friend.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves.
Yeah, you want to learn from that guy, Blackthorn?
Single day we weren't at each other's throats.
Why'd you even come back here? Come on.
I bet. People started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. Salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Thanks for the frog, CB.
Spot of hunting, then.
Sid tried all sorts of leather to make those bellows, but salamander skin was the only kind that worked. Luckily for all our sakes, salamanders aren't too hard to find around these parts.
Okay, they're literally right outside.
Run like the wind.
Salamander. Hello.
Be safe. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh, I thought the salamander would be bigger. Oh, it's like an Evis. I thought it was gonna be like the Fafnir, like the same enemy model as the Fafnir was.
Too slow.
Dang it. Missed my chance to claw him. Stop being so jumpy.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
Yeah, eat your words, Zoltan.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
I'll store the cinders right next to my Morbol tentacle, or sorry, my carrot tentacle, and my spider eyes.
These things are going to take some getting used to.
I want a set of these.
Good day.
All the Orchestrion rolls are so expensive.
Certainly.
Just want to exit this part of town to finish my map. So, is this gate open now too?
The forges are back in action.
Or was that the gate that would have been closed? Yeah, it must have been. Okay, sweet. Okay, let's turn in all our side quests and then we can get on with the main story. That didn't take as long as I thought. We'll see how many more they pile on me towards the end of the game. Ooh, I bet this one's gonna... Blackthorn's gonna give me something to put in my memoirs in my room, isn't he? Ooh, Tarja might too, actually.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
It's not like I took my time or anything. Here's the spider eyeball you ordered.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Talia. I'm so proud of you.
Aww.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is...
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Aw, she didn't give me an item to put in my room. We'll go this way.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn?
Sid! Heard you were in Canberra fetching young...
I like how everyone like tries to talk to me as I run by and I just kind of ignore them. Sorry, man. Not like I can talk back to you anyways. Probably like, oh, that Sid prick never even talks to us.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Sometime later. Have I just been standing in this one spot for a couple days now? It's not like I have to save the world or anything.
It is just as I hoped.
Things are looking beautiful, though.
How the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm not slaying you another carrot.
Assistance. You've not only helped us, Sid. You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Please, sir, can I have some marble? Nice. Oh. You have obtained a vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last even longer. Is that how I socialize with people? I just run past them? Yes. I am a video game protagonist. That is what I do. I just run past people. Well, you have some new stuff to say.
There's no one like our Nan.
She could be a bit grumpy, but like, deep inside she's got a heart of gold. My mom and dad worked me like a dog and still called me a witless, worthless waste of space. Said it so much I started believing them. But then Nan got wind of how they were treating me and she didn't like it one bit. Pulled out a big fat purse full of gold and threw it at their feet.
Lad's worth double that.
She said, and if you lot can't see it, you hand him over to someone who can. All that shining, glittering gil, and Nan said I was worth more. I'd never been so happy in my life.
And I've never looked back.
Started working for Nan right then and there, and I'll gladly stay with her till my dying day. Aw, that's nice.
Be careful out there.
Oh, there you are, Blackthorn. Yes, I have stuff for you too.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Oh good, I don't actually have to tell it to him. I'll just do it in a fade to black.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, It's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Ooh. Ouroboros design draft. What's a belt? Oh, make one for me.
Trouble with your gear, or not saying fortune, do you?
Well, I can finally craft this one, but it's not strong enough for me anymore. Ooh, Stone Tongue, Comet Feather, or a Calcum. Oh, those sound like things I need to get from hunts. Comet Feather, at least. The Sons of Ouroboros, or a Calcum Stained Loincloth. Stained Loincloth, great. Does it have to be a loincloth? Could it just be a stained cloth? Could it just be a clean cloth? And a marble flower.
Anything else?
Okay, no new letters. Oh, Oscar, I didn't realize you were here. Hello.
My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool. That some of my fellow guardians are to build a new home there. Both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Aw, Hannah.
Oscar, I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord.
It's not like I'm training you anyways.
My lord.
I know you're here to get tutelage from me, but I have not done anything for you. I really wonder if Yote's around here, but I don't really want to go looking for her.
If it's knowledge you seek...
I might as well pay Tomes one visit just to update my lore.
Let me help. I know my letters.
A good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today.
I'm a living library now.
What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.
Well, that's just Vivian. I don't need new stuff from Vivian.
Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aine is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Well, I know he kicked my butt in a
Only
cutscene.
what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Just kicks it over.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
There's another torch right there.
Everyone with me?
Ooh, we get Gav, and we get Uncle as well.
Here they come.
How nice of them to all stop at one spot.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind you, old Rosfield.
I'll take care of these fuckers. See what? I'll have you an earthquake in here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the twins.
About that, Hopper, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Oh, come on, guys. I can see you coming. Oh, looks like Joshua gave me a little fireball. There we go. Since I got the PS5, how am I liking it so far? Well, I've only been playing this game on the PS5, but I can definitely tell the load times are definitely faster. The device itself is quite chunky compared to the PS4, but luckily it's just the right size for my setup, but I would like it if it was smaller, but it plays well. Can't wait for Spider-Man 2.
That was easy enough.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive?
Uh-oh, Gav. You gonna stay behind and sacrifice yourself? Wait, you're still alive?!
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
He's an Eggy? Oh my god, there's multiples of him.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Oh my god, do they actually all have the same moveset as him too?
For another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always on my axe. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Roll.
Right, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
So that explains why he put his helmet on when we fought, because he's technically a generic enemy now.
Have care, my friend.
Oh my god.
Is not blood that runs through a Meggie's veins. These foes will not fall.
Oh good, he has low HP.
Before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
Unless you have a better.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot. Get 'em.
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it!
Yeah, you get him, Lord Byron. You too, Gav. Uh-oh, no! Oh, thank you. You survived this long, Gav. I can't have you die now. Byron. Catch me! Or use your Phoenix powers or something, Clive. Come on. I like how a lot of the battles end with like a custom phrase instead of always just enemies slain. It's kind of a nice little touch, even though it's a small thing, but it's nice.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead!
Don't fry me, mid. I'm right down here. Clive, you could at least wait for yourself to get up, you know? Man, I was really hoping that Harbird would end up being, like, the one manipulating Barnabas all along, instead of just being a generic servant dude.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
I still find it so weird that Barnabas looks so much like Clive, and it seems like that's just pure coincidence and doesn't have anything to do with their lore. Would be nice if he looked a little bit more distinct.
Back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
By the way, Joshua, you're here.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Clearly, Clive is his favorite, not Joshua.
Cheerio! Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh, hi Dion.
Greek of mercy.
have I done?
Oh, it's the medicine girl.
My lord.
Medicine girl that goes unnamed and keeps appearing in all the cutscenes. Right, I should check my lore later on Olivier, because I was wondering if like Olivier, when he got stabbed, disappeared. His body just disintegrated. So like he was Ultima, but was it like, was he born a normal boy and the Ultima just kind of swapped himself out at one point, or was he never actually a real person? I'll check it out in the lore later, but I don't want to stop now. Not that I care that much.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Hey, Blue Moss. Welcome to the stream. You think Medicine Girl's behind it all? She's the real mastermind?
Alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye. Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Mid has that like crazy look in her eyes. Impressive we caught up to them, because even if I didn't do the side quests, it's canonically enough time for Clive to go back to the hideaway and then come all the way back with the new part.
Leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Dang, that ship is pretty fast at turning.
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
I mean, Mid, I know you're very smart and you knew how to build the thing, but since when did you know how to actually command a ship? Just comes with the territory of being a Cid, I guess, doesn't it? Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Oh, do I just go straight into a fight with Odin? Or do I get to do like a human Clive fight first, or do I go straight to being Ifrit? No, I don't want a ship battle. If anything I learned from Kingdom Hearts 3 is I don't like ship battles. He's right there, guys. He's right there. You don't see that, Clive? Clive? Clive!
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Oh, we're just gonna leave Clive so he can try to rescue Jill. Okay, I got it. And Barnabas is coming with us. Okay, I got it. Through the maelstrom? What is this? Patch 2.3? Who's casting Protect? You. Oh, hi. Great, a ninja.
Get him. Nice try.
He's too powerful, he's a ninja pirate. Yeah, this ship is very sturdy.
Too slow. This one.
Okay, there we go. Dang it, I was gonna say something and now I forgot. I was gonna say it after the fight, but now I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me. Just wanna see if there's any chests or anything. Oh, hello.
The fight at last. I'm going to die.
It's me, Torgal.
I need to hurry.
Yeah, that's bad. Do I get to play as Joshua again for a little bit?
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra shepherds!
No one's driving the ship. Oh, I thought there was another enemy over here. Never mind. Dang it, Clive! Are you kidding me? How did he hit me through that? Here, we're going down here for this room. Nice, these ships seem very fireproof. You're all spread out now.
This one.
You can see the Kiro playstyle. Quick and fast. That's me. All about that speed. Just die already. There we go. Thank you.
She must be here somewhere.
Okay, so I came from here. Wait, no, I came from here, right? That stairway. So then this stairway I did not. Jill. I'm just a cook. My leg. Hello? Why? Why are you guys just hanging out next to a giant gaping hole in your ship? Dang it, I still can't remember whatever quippy comments I had like 10 minutes ago that I forgot to say.
Jill!
You came.
Get back.
Aw, hug.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh no, the big man turned into a bigger man!
In earnest then.
Do I get to use Ifrit Risen again? That'd be cool. Hey Hikaru, welcome to the stream. See, constantly using a guard is very risky, because if something ever breaks your guard, you're just doomed. Oh great, he created a waterfall. A very deep one at that. Also, we're on fire. That ship just gone. Oh my god, and the water's staying that way? Wait, do I have to fight stuff down here? He Mosesed the water. Well, that poor cook, he's left on the ship, he's probably dead now. That's what you get for being a cook in Waloed.
I think so.
Is that gonna come down on us? It looks like it's supposed to, but...
Where?
Are we gonna fight him down here? Oh my god, we are.
You... What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive.
I'm still disappointed there's no Leviathan.
The consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
I'm kind of disappointed that Barnabas is just an Ultima thrall.
Ever led astray by your blind...
Instead of like a cool, powerful king with his own ideals that happen to align with evil. He's just, no, I just follow Ultima's orders, you know. Pretty uninteresting antagonist.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
See, I think, yeah, if Leviathan just jumped out of nowhere, I'd be so happy.
Get as far away as you can.
I have a theory as to why he's not in the game, but I'll talk about it later.
Trust me, Jill.
But then there is something about the lore that confuses me, which I will also talk about later. But now's not the time for that. Now's the time for fighting.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do.
Man, you are so tall.
To remind you of your duty.
Slow.
In the short of time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you.
Yeah, because last time we fought, it was in a cutscene. I didn't even actually get to fight you, man. Also, I finished... Your henchman weakened me. Come on, man. That's not fair. Ow, Torgal, no!
Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world.
Yeah, I wish Shiva got to do more. Honestly, I think Jill is, like, extremely unfortunate. Like, I like her, but the writers did not know what the hell to do with her, so she doesn't do anything for most of the game. Despite being here. I think Joshua does more than she does, and she's with you for more of the game. Oh god.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means.
Oh god, how am I supposed to dodge all that? How am I supposed to stop your attack while you're still attacking me with all this shit? How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to stop his attack when he doesn't give me a chance? Do I just keep fighting him normally? This is timed. Oh god. I'm gonna die. Or take a lot of damage.
You've been given. And thus is the light of hope.
I am so dead. Oh, okay, it's a cutscene thing. Okay. It's a cutscene thing. I got it, I got it. You made me waste all my
would yield so soon.
abilities on that.
Never.
Hey, Jill. You want to help me? No, you're injured, but I am too.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this,
You shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
Oh, I'm so tired of listening to this guy talk.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation!
What a boring villain.
And abandon everything we hold dear!
We
What a boring villain.
Salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Looks at Jill.
Clive!
Jill, you want to do something about that?
Binds you to the remaining dominance.
You have ice powers, please.
The stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Jill, are you gonna help us? Jill! Jill!
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
Yes, now you're thinking.
No fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
We'll just outrun the water, that's gonna work.
Don't look back!
Jill, just make us an ice boatkin. Like Oswald did. Clive bested. Do you know what that reminds me of? It's like I think someone, you know what in like FanFest at the end of, like, they used to have trials you could play, and you would get like a shirt like I beat Ravana or whatever, and then someone drew a fan art of Xenos after Stormblood, and he like takes off his armor and he's got a shirt that says I bested the Warrior of Light.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice.
You're naked.
We need only wait till dawn.
Must be very uncomfortable on those rocks. Torgal's just like, I can't look at this. You guys are naked. Gross. Oh my gosh.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
Are they gonna? Is this gonna be a sexy scene?
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself.
Oh my.
I think I might be beyond saving.
Here, I'll be your censor, guys.
Saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And
I feel like I shouldn't be here.
So that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Are you gonna give me your Shiva powers?
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Watch Jill be like, that's not what I meant. I thought I wanted to have sexy times with you. I thought that's what I was implying.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
You know, for someone who's been like a prisoner most of her life and tortured, Jill has really nice skin. She's constantly being captured and tortured and held as a slave, and she has immaculate skin.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate.
I'm surprised Clive isn't hairier.
Find a way.
I mean, we know he's like perfect anime boy, so he's like smooth as a baby, but...
That we might one day look upon the night again. Together.
Going Ifrit singes his body hair off, maybe. Oh, you crack me up, Lork.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Now kiss. Naked on the rocks. Hey Ash. Good night, thank you so much for dropping by. And what is that red dot in the sky? They never talk about it, but we always see it. Could you imagine the conversation that led up to them being naked on the beach though? It's like, we washed up on shore, our clothes are wet. You know what? Hey, you know what? Let's strip naked and sit back to back on the rocks. Like, what led to that? like what happened during the fade out before that? Like, what was the conversation like? Aww. Now they're being lovely together. Torgal's like, finally! I don't like hanging out with these lovebirds.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Well, you know we're great at coming up with plans.
Then let's go home and find one.
Oh, we're gonna go home first, okay. I thought they were gonna
We'll have to wait.
just trek through Ash, but okay. I mean, we've unlocked quick travel here, surely, so that means that we can come back here whenever we want. And Torgal will be like, these humans are crazy. We still have all of this to explore. I didn't think we'd be getting Shiva's powers because there's still like a spot on the elemental skill wheel, and I thought that was going to be Odin's powers. But maybe he's going to be the final boss. I mean, Ultima's probably going to be the final boss, but he might be like the penultimate final boss.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up the hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Are they going to unlock a bunch of side quests? Are there going to be a bunch of side quests popping up? The power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. That might be good in a mob situation, but usually I like to I like to close the gap between me and the enemy, not push them away, personally. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to, swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge. I like movement. I like movement. I like movement. That seems like, because Phoenix Shift only brings me towards the enemy. So this would be a nice, like, addition.
Visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Oh, I see the side quest. Oh, Torgal's doing pretty well. Oh, there is a spot for Odin still. Yeah, I finally get my element. Okay, let's see if her attacks are good. I'm still gonna at least keep the Titan Punch. Now that I know that mastering skills lets you like put them together. Okay, Ice Age. Unleash a river of icicles that greatly knocks back any enemy it strikes. That seems cool, but I feel like that would only be good in like a mob situation, not so much a boss situation. It is ranged though, that might be good. Cold Snap. Rhyme. Summon a colossal ice crystal that drains continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped in it. Oh. That sounds useful too. Dang, it's so hard to pick the skills. Mesmerize. Launch multiple shards of ice that upon striking lighter enemies, draw them forth towards Clive. Can be used in mid-air. Ooh. What about this? Diamond Dust. See, again, I don't really use the big skills. I feel like I should. But they have such long cooldowns, and I like having stuff always available to me. That's like a good ranged one. Clive became Elsa, I guess. Let's try Mesmerize. I'm also gonna equip Cold Snap. Let's try Mesmerize. Now that I know I can do this, I can keep the Titan Punch, because, dang. I don't know, should I get Ice Age or Mesmerize? They both have their uses. Let's try Mesmerize first. See, I love that you can do this. I mean, but I really like all these other skills. Like, these four are like my bread and butter. And I'm so used to using them, so I don't want to replace these. Okay, so the thing I'm kind of confused about, and I know there's probably no like direct answer, but okay, they kept saying, okay, there's always been 8 icons. They've always recognized in the game world there's always been 8 icons and 8 elements. And that's why having Ifrit was like a curveball to everyone, because everyone was like, why are there 2 fire icons? Right? So then I always just assumed that Ifrit was a 9th icon on top of the 8. But looking at all the promotional stuff and all the artwork and all the characters we've introduced, there's still only 8 icons, which includes Ifrit. So they just ditched Leviathan. So the question is, does that mean there's never been an icon of water, or that Ifrit replaced the icon of water, and the 8 is a fixed number? Like, that's what I'm a little bit confused about. Not that it's really important to the plot, but like, they're always like, 8 icons, 8 elements, 8 icons, 8 elements, and now it's like, whoa, there's a second fire one, Ifrit. I guess he counts as the 8 now, and then booted Leviathan out? Like, what happened there? Ifrit is the icon of very, very hot water.